I paid $180,000 for my stepdaughter's expensive private college while she thought her real dad was paying. At her graduation party, I revealed the truth after she spent years insulting my deceased son and calling me a wallet with no real kids. Now she's disappeared and her bio dad is begging me to keep paying her debts. I paid for 4 years of private college. $180,000. Every semester. Every dorm fee. Every meal plan. My stepdaughter thought her biological father was paying. The father who'd abandoned her at 6. Who showed up twice a year with guilt gifts. Who'd never paid a dime of child support. She spent 4 years treating me like I was nothing. Calling me mom's wallet. Telling people her real dad paid for everything while I was just the guy her mom settled for. At her graduation party, in front of everyone, she gave a speech thanking her father for sacrificing everything to send her to her dream school. That's when I stood up and told the truth. Her father was broke. Bankrupt from gambling debts. I'd paid every penny. While she insulted my deceased son. While she called me worthless. While she pretended I didn't exist. She ran out of the party. Hasn't spoken to me in 6 months. Her father is calling daily. Begging me to pay her grad school tuition. To keep funding the lie. I'm writing this from the house I'm selling to recover the money I spent. The money I'll never see again. The money I gave to someone who spent 4 years treating me like nothing while mourning my real son. My name is Grayson. I'm 52. I married my wife Monica 8 years ago. She had a daughter, Ashley, who was 14. Ashley's father, Greg, had left when she was 6. Minimal contact. Birthday cards. Christmas presents. No child support. Monica struggled to raise her alone. When I met Monica, she was working 2 jobs. Living paycheck to paycheck. Ashley was in public school. Dreaming of colleges she couldn't afford. I fell in love with Monica. We married when Ashley was 16. I tried to connect with Ashley. Be a father figure. Support her. She made it clear from day one, I wasn't her dad. Would never be her dad. Her real dad would come back eventually. My dad loves me, she'd say. He's just busy. But he'll come through when it matters. Greg would show up twice a year. Take Ashley to dinner. Buy her expensive presents he couldn't afford. Then disappear for months. Ashley worshipped him. Despite the absence. Despite the broken promises. Despite everything. I was just the man her mother married. The wallet. The provider. Grayson's nice, she told her friends. But he's not my dad. He's just my mom's husband. It hurt. But I understood. She was a teenager. Loyalty to her absent father made sense. I had a son from my first marriage. Wyatt. He was 22 when I married Monica. Wyatt and I were close. Best friends. He was studying engineering. Had a girlfriend. Bright future ahead. Ashley met Wyatt a few times. Family dinners. Holidays. They were polite but not close. Then Wyatt died. Car accident. Sudden. Devastating. My entire world collapsed. I was destroyed. Couldn't function. Monica held me together during the worst time of my life. Ashley? She was 17. Said sorry for your loss once. Then never mentioned Wyatt again. 6 months after Wyatt died, Ashley started applying to colleges. Expensive private schools. $45,000 a year. Places Monica and I couldn't afford on our salaries. Maybe consider state schools, Monica suggested. We can afford those. I don't want state school. I want to go somewhere good. Dad said he'd help pay. Greg. The father who'd never paid child support. Who was secretly drowning in gambling debt. Who had 0 savings. Ashley filled out financial aid forms. Listed Greg as her father. Expected his contribution. He contributed nothing. Because he had nothing. Ashley's dream school accepted her. Full tuition. $45,000 a year. Plus room and board. Total cost, $60,000 annually. Monica cried. We can't afford this. You'll have to go to state school. Ashley was furious. Dad promised. He said he'd help. Greg was called. Put on speakerphone. Greg, can you help with Ashley's college? Monica asked. Silence. Then, I can't. I don't have it right now. Maybe in a few years. She starts in 3 months. I know. I'm sorry. Things are tight. But I'll help when I can. Another broken promise. Another disappointment. Ashley was devastated. Her dream school. Her future. Gone. I'd been quiet during all this. Grieving Wyatt. Watching from the sidelines. That night, Monica came to me. I don't know what to do. She worked so hard. But we just don't have $60,000 a year. I thought about Wyatt. About the college fund I'd saved for him. The fund that was sitting untouched because he died before using it. $200,000. Meant for Wyatt's education. Sitting in an account. Doing nothing. I'll pay for it, I said. What? Wyatt's college fund. I'll use it for Ashley. Grayson, that's your money. Wyatt's money. Wyatt's gone. The money is just sitting there. Making me sad every time I see it. Let me use it for Ashley. Please. Monica cried. Hug me. Are you sure? I'm sure. I paid Ashley's first year. $60,000. Tuition, room, board, everything. Ashley thought Greg paid it. Because that's what Monica told her. Your dad came through. He sent the money. A lie. But Monica thought it would help Ashley have a relationship with her father. Help her not resent him. I agreed. Because I didn't need credit. I just wanted Ashley to have opportunities Wyatt never got. 4 years. I paid every semester. Every dorm fee. Every meal plan. Every textbook. $180,000 from Wyatt's fund. Gone. Given to my stepdaughter who thought her deadbeat father was the hero. And every semester, Ashley would call Greg. Thank him. Tell him how grateful she was. Thanks, Dad. I know you're sacrificing for me. I love you. Greg would say, of course, honey. Anything for you. Taking credit for money he didn't send. For sacrifices he didn't make. Meanwhile, I was invisible. The stepmom's husband. The guy in the background. Ashley rarely came home during college. Busy with friends. Internships. Life. When she did visit, she'd talk about her father. How proud he was. How he called weekly to check on her. He called weekly to hear her thank him for the money I was sending. I never corrected her. Monica asked me not to. Let her have this relationship with her father. She needs it. I disagreed. But I stayed silent. Ashley's junior year, she brought a boyfriend home for Christmas. Nice kid. From a wealthy family. At dinner, the boyfriend asked me, so what do you do, Grayson? I work in accounting. Cool. Must be nice not having to worry about college costs. Ashley said her dad covers everything. Ashley jumped in. Yeah. My real dad pays for my school. Grayson just. He's here. The boyfriend looked confused. Oh. I thought. Grayson's mom's husband, Ashley clarified. My dad is the one who provides for me. Monica looked uncomfortable. I looked at my plate. Here's what I didn't know then. Ashley had been telling people this for 3 years. That her real dad paid for college. That I was just her mom's husband. That I contributed nothing to her life. She'd erased me. Made me invisible. Given all credit to a man who'd given her nothing. And I said nothing. Because I thought it didn't matter. That the act mattered more than the credit. I was wrong. Ashley graduated. Honors. Job offer in hand. Future bright. The graduation party was at our house. 50 people. Family. Friends. Ashley's college friends meeting Greg for the first time. Greg showed up. Expensive suit he'd probably rented. Big smile. Playing the proud father. Ashley hugged him. Introduced him to everyone. This is my dad. He made all this possible. I stood in the corner. Watching. Invisible as always. Halfway through the party, Ashley gave a speech. I want to thank everyone for coming. For supporting me. But I especially want to thank my dad. She looked at Greg. He smiled, basking in the attention. Dad, I know how hard you worked to send me to school. I know you sacrificed. I know you put my dreams above everything else. Thank you for believing in me. For giving me opportunities. For being my hero. The room applauded. Greg stood. Hugged Ashley. Soaked in the praise. Monica looked at me. Saw my face. Grayson. I stood up. Can I say something? Ashley looked surprised. Sure. I walked to the front of the room. Stood next to Greg and Ashley. I also want to say something about Ashley's college education. Grayson, this isn't, Monica started. Greg didn't pay for Ashley's college. Silence. Ashley's face went white. What? Your father didn't send a single dollar. He's bankrupt from gambling debts. Has been for years. That's not true, Greg started. It is true. I paid for all 4 years. $180,000. From my late son's college fund. The room was dead silent. Every semester. Every dorm fee. Every meal plan. Every textbook. I paid it. While you told everyone your father was the hero. While you called me mom's husband and treated me like I was nothing. Ashley was crying. Why didn't you tell me? Because your mother thought you needed a relationship with your father. Because I didn't need credit. Because I thought the act mattered more than recognition. I didn't know. You didn't know because you didn't ask. You assumed. You wanted it to be your father so badly that you never questioned it. Never thanked me. Never acknowledged me. I turned to Greg. And you? You took credit for 4 years. Let your daughter think you were sacrificing for her. While I was actually paying? While you contributed nothing. Greg said nothing. Just stood there. Exposed. I have receipts, I continued. Bank statements. Payment confirmations. Every dollar I sent while you pretended to be Father of the Year. Ashley ran out of the party. Sobbing. Monica ran after her. Guests started leaving. Uncomfortable. Awkward. Greg approached me. You didn't have to humiliate me like that. Humiliate you? You've been lying for 4 years. Taking credit for my money. My dead son's money. I was trying to be a good father. By lying? By letting your daughter think you were providing while doing nothing? That's not being a good father. That's being a con artist. He left. Angry. Embarrassed. Exposed. The party dissolved. Everyone gone within an hour. Monica found me in the kitchen. Why did you do that? Because I'm tired of being invisible. Tired of paying for everything while getting treated like nothing. You could have told her privately. I could have. But she gave a public speech thanking him. I gave a public correction. She earned that. She's devastated. Good. She should be. She spent 4 years treating me like garbage while I funded her dreams. Monica was quiet. Then, what about grad school? What about it? She got accepted. MBA program. 2 years. $90,000 total. She was hoping Greg would. No. Grayson. No. I'm done. I paid for undergrad. She got a degree. A job. She's an adult. She can fund her own grad school. Or Greg can finally contribute something. But I'm done. She's my daughter. And Wyatt was my son. And his college fund is gone. Spent on a girl who thought I was nothing. Monica didn't argue. Just left the room. Ashley didn't come home that night. Stayed with friends. Didn't come home the next day. Or the day after. A week passed. No contact. Monica texted her. Where are you? Are you safe? I'm fine. I need space. From me? From everything. 2 weeks passed. Ashley blocked my number. Blocked Monica on some platforms. Greg called. You need to apologize. For what? Telling the truth? For embarrassing Ashley. For ruining her graduation. I didn't ruin anything. I just stopped letting you take credit for my sacrifice. She's devastated. Won't talk to me. Won't talk to anyone. Maybe she's finally seeing you clearly. He hung up. A month passed. Ashley resurfaced. Moved to another city for her new job. Didn't invite Monica to help her move. Didn't say goodbye. Just left. Monica was heartbroken. She blames me. For lying to her about who paid. You were trying to help her have a relationship with Greg. And instead, I helped hide the truth that you were supporting her. I'm sorry, Grayson. I should have told her from the beginning. We both should have. 3 months after graduation, Greg called again. This time desperate. Ashley got into grad school. MBA program. She needs help with tuition. Good for her. Can you help? Like you did with undergrad? No. Please. I can't afford it. She's counting on family. Then you pay. You're her father. The one she loves. The one she thanked at her graduation party. Step up. I don't have that kind of money. Then she'll have to take loans. Like millions of other students. You have the money? I had Wyatt's college fund. I spent it on Ashley. It's gone. I have nothing left to give her. What about your savings? Are mine. For my retirement. For emergencies. Not for grad school for someone who spent 4 years treating me like nothing. She didn't know. She didn't care. There's a difference. She could have been kind to me regardless of who paid. She chose to be dismissive. Rude. Now she lives with that choice. You're punishing her. I'm not punishing her. I'm just not rewarding her anymore. She's an adult. With a job. She can fund her own education or take loans like everyone else. He hung up. Called back the next day. Same request. Same answer. Called every week for a month. Always the same. Finally, he stopped. 6 months have passed since the graduation party. Ashley hasn't spoken to me once. Hasn't spoken to Monica much either. Brief texts. I'm fine. Work is good. Nothing deeper. Monica is heartbroken. I just want my daughter back. She'll come back. When she's ready. What if she's never ready? Then she's not. I can't control that. Monica blames herself. I should have told her the truth from the beginning. We both should have. But we didn't. And now we live with it. I sold some investments to recoup part of the money I spent. Not all of it. But enough to rebuild my savings. Wyatt's college fund is gone. Every penny. Spent on a girl who thought I was nothing. Some days I regret it. Most days I don't. I gave Ashley opportunities. A degree. A future. That matters regardless of whether she acknowledges it. But I'm done giving. Done being invisible. Done funding someone who can't see my value. Ashley started grad school. Took out loans. $90,000 in debt. Monica mentioned it. She's struggling with the debt. Worried about payments. She has a job. She'll manage. She's asking if you'd help. Just a little. To ease the burden. No. Grayson. Monica, I love you. But no. I gave her $180,000. She gave me nothing. Not even basic kindness. I'm done. Monica dropped it. Hasn't mentioned it since. Greg reached out through Monica. Can you just cover some of it? Not all. Just enough to help. Tell Greg to get a second job. Or stop gambling. Or finally contribute to his daughter's life. But tell him to stop asking me. I haven't heard from him since. 8 months after graduation, Ashley posted on social media. Long post about learning hard truths and reconsidering relationships. No names mentioned. But clearly about me. About the revelation. Comments poured in. Friends supporting her. Validating her feelings. One comment stood out. Your stepdad was wrong to embarrass you like that. You deserved better. No mention of the $180,000. No acknowledgement that I'd paid for everything. Just validation that I was wrong to tell the truth publicly. Monica showed me the post. She's still processing. She's still playing the victim. There's a difference. She's hurt. So am I. I spent Wyatt's college fund on her. While mourning my son. While she treated me like nothing. I'm hurt too. But I'm not posting about it for sympathy. Monica sighed. I don't know how to fix this. You can't. Only Ashley can. By accepting the truth and deciding what to do with it. 1 year after graduation, Monica got a call. Ashley. First real conversation in months. How are you? Monica asked carefully. I'm okay. Work is good. Grad school is hard. But I'm managing. That's good. Silence. Then Ashley said, I've been thinking about what Grayson said. At the party. Okay. I was horrible to him. For years. I didn't mean to be. I wanted my dad to be the hero so badly that I made Grayson invisible. Monica was crying. He'll be glad to hear you understand that. I'm not ready to talk to him yet. But I wanted you to know. I get it now. What he did. How much it cost. And how I treated him. He loves you, Ashley. He always has. I know. I need more time. They talked for an hour. Monica told me afterward. She understands now. She's not ready to reach out. But she understands. That's good. Is it enough? For now? Yes. 18 months after graduation, I ran into Ashley. Coffee shop. She was there with coworkers. I was getting coffee before work. We saw each other. She froze. I nodded. Kept walking to the counter. She approached me as I was leaving. Grayson? Ashley. Can we talk? Maybe sometime this week? I wanted to say no. Wanted to keep the boundary I'd set. But I also saw something in her face. Genuine remorse. Maybe. Okay. When? Thursday? Dinner? Coffee. Thursday. 6 p.m. The place near your mom's house. Okay. We met Thursday. Sat across from each other. Awkward. Thank you for meeting me, she said. You asked. I came. I've been thinking a lot. About college. About what you did. About how I treated you. Okay. I was wrong. About all of it. I made you invisible. I gave all credit to my dad. I was dismissive and rude and I took you for granted. Yes. You did. I'm sorry. The apology sat between us. Why? I asked. Why what? Why are you apologizing? Because you mean it? Or because you need something? She flinched. That's fair. I deserve that. Answer the question. Because I mean it. Because I've had a year and a half to think about who I was. Who I want to be. And I don't want to be someone who treats people like you treated me. Treated. Past tense. Yes. I'm trying to change. I studied her face. Looked for the lie. The angle. Found none? Just genuine remorse. I accept your apology. She looked relieved. Thank you. But I'm not paying for grad school. I wasn't going to ask. I have loans. I'll pay them. It's my responsibility. Good. We talked for an hour. About her job. Her grad program. Her realizations. She didn't ask for money. Didn't ask for anything. Just apologized. Took responsibility. Left. I told Monica about it that night. She apologized. Seemed genuine. Monica cried. Happy tears. That's all I wanted. For her to see what you did. To appreciate it. She sees it now. That's enough. 2 years after graduation, Ashley finished grad school. Invited Monica to the graduation ceremony. Not me. Just Monica. I was fine with that. I'd had my moment at her undergrad graduation. I didn't need another. Monica went. Came back happy. She did it. She finished. And she thanked me for supporting her. And she asked me to tell you thank you. For making undergrad possible. Secondhand gratitude. But it was something. 3 years after the revelation, Ashley called me directly. First time since the graduation party. Grayson? It's Ashley. I know. Can I take you to dinner? I want to talk. We met at a nice restaurant. She paid. Insisted. I've been working for 3 years now. Making good money. Paying off my loans. And I've been thinking about what you did. The $180,000. Okay. I can't pay you back. Not all of it. Not even half. But I want to start. I want to give you something. Every month. Until I've repaid at least part of it. I was surprised. You don't have to do that. I want to. You spent your son's college fund on me. The least I can do is try to repay some of it. Ashley. Please. Let me do this. I need to. I thought about it. About Wyatt. About the money I'd never see again. Okay. But not for me. For a scholarship fund in Wyatt's name. Whatever you pay goes to that fund. For students who need help. She cried. That's perfect. Thank you. She's been sending $500 a month for 6 months now. $3,000 so far. It'll take 60 years at this rate to repay $180,000. But that's not the point. The point is she's trying. She's acknowledging. She's taking responsibility. That's more than I expected. Greg? Haven't heard from him in 2 years. He's not part of Ashley's life much anymore. Once she realized he'd lied. Taken credit. Been the hero on my dime. She pulled away. He calls Monica sometimes. Asking about Ashley. Monica tells him very little. She's busy. She's doing well. That's all I know. Monica and I are okay. Stronger even. The stress of the secret is gone. Ashley visits sometimes. Holidays. Birthdays. Slowly rebuilding. Not close. But civil. Respectful. Honest. I'll never get the $180,000 back. Never recover what I spent. But I got something else. Truth. Respect. Acknowledgement. Not from everyone. Not right away. But eventually. And why it's money? It gave someone opportunities. Even if that someone didn't appreciate it at first. Maybe that's enough. If you're reading this and you're paying for someone's education or life while they treat you like nothing, set the boundary now. Don't wait for a graduation party revelation. Don't fund people who can't see your value. I paid $180,000 for my stepdaughter's college while she thought her deadbeat father was the hero. She spent 4 years treating me like nothing, calling me mom's husband, giving credit to a man who contributed zero. At her graduation party, I revealed the truth in front of everyone. She ran, disappeared for months, blamed me for the embarrassment. But eventually, she came back, apologized, started trying to repay what I'd spent. Not the money, the respect. That's what I was really paying for all along. And it took $180,000 and a public revelation for her to finally see it.